What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. In this one, I'm going to be showing you how to build a water slide. This is my second design. As you can see, the first one on the left, my thumb is hurting, so that's fun, not that you care. But it's time to celebrate as well because, hang on, let me get out the boat. This is very important. I have made a video 365 days straight, so we're going to take a ride down this water slide. And I'm gonna hit my head, but that's okay. Ow. Okay, yeah, that was really fun. But, yeah, I didn't actually dig this down. You probably should, though, and maybe even sink it down to the ground by one more. But, you know, that's, a different thing. Let me tell you guys some statistics, even though you are probably here for the tutorial. Watch time, you don't really care about. I'm going to tell you views and subscribers in the last year. I have 13,594 views in the last 365 days. And subscribers, that's, I have 13 in January, that's good. I have plus 120. Oh, that's lifetime. It's wrong, but, you know, it's lifetime. I have 92, which is a very big portion of 121. Is what I have now. But yeah, that's all that you guys really need to know. You don't really care about it in the first place, but whatever. So, yeah, I've been talking pretty fast. As you can see, I kind of made a mistake. I wanted to make this 2 blocks, so if you want to make it 2, you can. And, you can also extend this backwards, and I would suggest, doing some things with this. But I do really like the arc that it has. I think it looks great. However, you do kind of hit your head. So that's not good. The spaceship beneath is a 19 by 45, but is color-coded in the stupidest possible way. So let me tell you, the orange is for the water slide, the cyan is for the pool, the red is for the quartz, and then the broken is for the cobblestone path. And the 2 light gray concretes are where light gray stained glass paint should go. And the materials you'll be needing for this, I don't know how many you need exactly. However, they are smooth sandstone, water bucket, red concrete, block of quartz, cobblestone stairs, cobblestone, and light gray stained glass paint. You can also use fences, iron bars, whatever you'd like. So start at the front left hand corner of your 19 by 45 good cough if you made it. And going right, you're going to want to place 15 smooth sandstone. You're going to bring either side backwards by, I want to say it's 10. No, you're going to bring either side backwards by 11, my bad. And then inwards by 4. You're going to place the red concrete moving inwards from that. Bring either red concrete backwards by 6. And now is where the fun happens. Hang on. That might be wrong. Yeah, that is wrong. Sorry. So my code is actually wrong. You're gonna want to bring the red concretes inwards by 1, and then backwards by 6. So it should look like this. Sorry, it's because I didn't realize that it should be 1 shorter, and how I designed this is pretty dumb. But yeah, other than that, if you want to, you can also shift the pool backwards a block, which means that it would kind of like overlap with this. And also, yeah, that's all I would say. You can move each one upwards diagonally by 1, backwards by 4. Now, whenever I say this, you're gonna do it for both red concrete strips. You're gonna move upwards diagonally by 1, backwards by 3. Did I say 5 for this? Because it should be 4. I think I said 4. Then upwards diagonally by 1, backwards 1, upwards diagonally by 3. I know, it took a big jump, didn't it? and then up 1, then up diagonally 1, up 2, up diagonally 1, up 2, up diagonal 1, and then backwards by 4. That is all that I need to do for my notes, because yeah, I have to take notes sometimes. I did it for that one too, because I'm pretty sure I did. I'm not 100% sure. You're going to want to fill in the center slot block in with red concrete. I'm going to call it the slot block, because that sounds really, it just sounds nice. Hey, what can I say? I have off school tomorrow because of end of quarter or semester or whatever you want to call it. Halfway through the year. That's, I guess, best term. It looks really ugly right now, but that's okay. These two red concretes that stick out to kind of create this very fat T, they're going to want to come up by 1. And then you're going to bring them backwards and just kind of follow the path of the red concrete. However, it's going to kind of, you're going to have dead diagonals like this. So it's just like my modern houses. How you don't have like the corners like that, you have it with the block actually there. You're gonna want to do that on both sides. This is a stupid way to explain it, but I don't really have any other ways to explain it. And then here you can also do the same thing. It's kind of like, this part over here is gonna be tricky because I'm not 100% sure on what to do. And then also once you hit the back, you're gonna want to just wrap it around. Because if you've ever been to a water park, then you should know that it kind of does wrap around like this. If you haven't, I'm just saying that, you know, that's what it does, but if you haven't, I'm not going to judge you. I love water parks, personally. They're absolutely fun, and if you haven't been to one, you should. Unless you're, like, really young, then that would kind of make sense. Well, I mean, I've seen really young people at water parks. There's one, it's like 3 hours away from me, but it's like probably 3.5, because we go to this area that's 3 hours away, and then we go like, it's like a half an hour drive to get to the water park. It's so much fun. You're gonna bring every single block upwards by 2. Now when I say upwards, this kind of is like room for it to change, because once you get to the ones, they're gonna want to come up 2. And then also make sure they go outwards by 2. So 1, 2, 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. It's like really hard. It's really confusing actually, but. And then you're gonna want to have it until it's up to here. So you should have 4 blocks on the brim and then 3 on the inside, I believe. I want to say that is what it is. It is what it is. Okay. So it should look like this. I believe. That's actually wrong, but we're just gonna go with that for right now, because I can help you fix it. Yeah, I don't even know what I did, but, you know. So each one is up by 2. And then once you get here, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. I think that's what it is. I'm not 100% sure, honestly. We'll see, though. Did I do it the same on both sides? No, I didn't. So, is this the issue, actually? I think that is. Okay, so there's a... So, you should have this. This design one, what was it? Hello, Sir Tiny Head. It was this. It's a very big... You know, it doesn't even have to be a water slide. I've seen slides at amusement parks, I think is what they're called. No, carnivals, where it's like where they have like I don't even know, I think, or something. I think it's leather. I'm not sure, but you slide down and they're really fun. Also scary, but you know. So you should have this, and I believe what you're gonna want to do is you're gonna want to take either one of these blocks, and this one's gonna come up by 1, and this one's gonna come outwards by 1. So you should have this shape. Dude, I don't have enough room for that water sediment base. Is there a smaller one? I don't have any other smaller designs, unfortunately. However, I will probably eventually make smaller designs. Like, You could even just cut like one of these off. Like what you could do on this is, I'm gonna do this one because it doesn't have the water, is you could like cut it off like here and then just have it one slide. That would also work, but if that's too big, I don't know. And then this is just kind of like, this is kind of purposefully for a water park too, which they tend to have a lot of room. And also, another thing with this is how I always have the quartz bases, you're gonna notice, hopefully, unless I forget, and that's stupid me, but good idea, I'll do that. Nice, okay. But, I tend to add the quartz below just to kind of have a ground area, and you don't need to add that, or if you want to, I personally do like it. So I believe this is it. Yeah. And then you're gonna place a row of red concrete. Ooh, okay. Before you do that, break the first 3 rows, only the top 2. So you should have 3 at the top and 3 at the bottom available. I think is it 4? No, it's 3. So 3 on the inside of the water slide there, and then 3 just kind of on the rim. And then you're gonna place a row of red concrete that is up diagonally from this. So it should be like that, and then it's just gonna go all the way up following the pattern. Now, some parts of this you will hit your head. Like here, actually, I do have a different, I believe. Do I? I don't know, because I'm bad at flying in this game. Yeah, I do. So basically, every single one, I did bring it out an additional block, because see right here where it's kind of like, it's close to hitting you in the head? You don't have to change it, but I did have it, yeah, like I'll have it like this instead. So it's like that. There are a lot of things I'm changing on this, but I'm sorry, because it's just a difficult thing. The first one was a lot easier, because I didn't have the whole tubed design. So yeah, you can actually do that right now. Just add one, add one, add one. Is it that? No, you don't. Wait, hang on. Well, now what do I do? Oh, I see. I don't think there is an added one here. No, there's not. So it's the first 2, I think? Yeah, so it's going to be a 2, then a 5... and then a 4, and then a 2, and then a 2 going up. I'm just telling you all the numbers so you know. Then another 2, I believe, or is it a 3? It should be a 3. So yeah, you can just extend it up a block, that's fine. And then a 2 again? Yeah, 2. And then another 2. And then a 2 going across. And it's gonna go up by 1, it's just gonna have 3. Yeah, sorry that was complicated. Now, sometimes, like, if you want to, you can, like, break holes like that, because this isn't with every water slide, but ones that I've been to, there are, like, small holes on the top. You can even put trapdoors. I think that would look really good. Like, have trapdoors which will let in light. This just, sometimes you'll see that. Like, there's this one water slide where it's, like, the inside looks like it's painted. I don't know if it's, like, a glow-in-the-dark paint. I think it is. But there's, like, holes in the ceiling to let light in. It's cool, but... So, yeah, this is kind of the curvature you should have. Is that wrong? Yeah, I have extra blocks here, so I'm just gonna short... Oh, I have 1 extra block. So, it's, again, on the roof. 2, 5... 4, 2, then going up, a 2, a 3, 2 2s, and then going across 2 and 3. Just like that. So, I guess let's actually do the pool area now. You're gonna want to fill the pool with water. Now, I'm gonna talk about why you need a pool. Obviously, if it was like in your base, you'd probably have a pool like this, like Sir Tiny Head here is suggesting. But you should have a pool, because in real life, if they don't have a pool, you'd hit the concrete, and that would really hurt. Well, even if you're going too fast, you might hit the concrete. So you could extend it out if you wanted to, but obviously not Minecraft, because Minecraft does not have those physics. And obviously, I'd say at least 3 blocks deep, so I'm actually gonna break it this time. Make it a couple blocks deep. Just because, why not? The thing about water slides in Minecraft is they don't really work. Like that one, the first one that I designed, which I do like, you think you can actually use that. Hey, that was the video that it said it had ads on it. Like, it had the little yellow bar for an advertisement, but there wasn't an advertisement. When it went over it, there was nothing. So I'm not sure why. But, you know. Also, my next tutorial, I do know what it's gonna be. It's gonna be a storage unit, in case you guys want to know how to build a storage unit. Even though nobody probably does, because storage units are pretty useless. Especially in Minecraft. A lot of things are useless in Minecraft. Car wash, pet store, houses, well, not necessarily, but... Yeah, I'll break one more block down. What else is useless? Stores are useless. Well, it depends. If, like, survival, oh yeah, be careful with some of this. The quartz, when you place it, it will do the little, like, glitch thing where it has quick flickers of light. I don't know why it does that, and I'm not sure what's up with that, but yeah, just so you're aware of what this game does. This is really weird for my eyes. My goodness. Would you drop an anvil on the floor? You don't ask, honestly, because I don't even know. And if I don't know, it's probably weird. Considering I live in this house. And I have to deal with that kind of stuff all the time. This water is pretty stupid. Oh, that's the outside world. As long as it's not leaking, I think it... Oh, you could also add a glass strip. I think that'd be really cool. Like, that'd also be cool for a modern house. If you want to do a pool above ground, you could add, like, a glass strip going around so you can actually see. I mean... Kind of like an aquarium. Kind of like me forgetting what English is. Okay, yeah, that was kind of a waste, but whatever. So, the red concrete. Also, you can also bring this... You can also bring this down if you'd like. Just to make it look more complete like that. You don't have to, but, you know. Personal choice. You can also fill your water slide with water, unless you don't want to. You can make it a normal slide, that's fine. And make sure that it flows all the way down. It should. This, I made the perfect length, so it should go boop right into the water. I mean, you could technically have it one block longer, or it doesn't go into the water, that's also fine. So at the front block of the pool, oh my god, I hate this game sometimes, because you have to actually hit X there. To the right of the pool, you're going to break 3 blocks and place cobblestone. Bring all of that backwards by... I don't actually know this number, but it's okay, because I'll figure it out. Bring it back by 26 rows. Sorry, it's 27. Yeah, it's 27 blocks, not 26. I tried to math it, and I didn't really do a good job at that, but, I did make it 2 rows. I wanted to make it 2 rows originally, but I messed up, and I did not feel like fixing it, so, yeah, that's a fact. And to the left and right of the back blocks, you're going to place light gray stained glass panes, and bring the right one backwards with... Come on, I can do this. 17 blocks of quartz. Yes, so the right one comes back by 17, or to the back of your grid if you have it. And the left one comes back by 14. And then you're gonna bring this inner one left by 4, forwards 2, left by, it should be an odd number, so 6. An odd number total, not just an odd number. So 6, yeah, 6 is an even number. I know that. I'm not that dumb. and then backwards by 5, and then you're gonna connect it back right. So you should have a very weird outline that kind of looks like a 7. That is actually a very good looking 7. I do like that. It's not supposed to be a 7, but whatever. So in between these two rows of blocks of quartz, you're gonna place cobblestone stairs. And then you're gonna bring the rest of the quartz, so not excluding the front row, the rest of the quartz comes up by a row. And then you're gonna keep doing that until your row of quartz becomes in line with the bottom of the slide. So you should be able to see what I mean once I get there. And then you can also place your light gray stained glass panes while you're going along. I'm gonna kind of skip ahead a couple rows on this side because I do sort of have an idea of what's going on here. I don't know a height, so I'm just gonna take an estimate. I mean, I could figure out a height, but I don't really feel like doing that. Also, another way to figure it out is the left row. It's basically until I believe there's, what, 1 block? Is it 1 or is it 2? It's 1. So until there's literally 1 block of quartz on this left row. You can also do it that way and then just fill in your quartz after you do that. So what I mean is, so the front row does want to come shorter 1 row every time you go up. And then you're going to want to stop once this left row has 1 block of quartz. Just like that. And then you can bring up the rest of the quartz to that height. That's also an easy way to figure it out, but you know. I take hard ways sometimes. What can I say? You can also place blocks of quartz on top of the, or not blocks of quartz, light gray stained glass panes on top of the quartz once you get all the way to the top. And it's just going to want to end up connecting to the slide. You'll see how I'm going to do it once I finish this part right here. I don't know why I'm making weird noises. I do that a lot, honestly. I am a weird noise. That's what I am. It's probably not a good thing, but you know. We'll just go with it. Okay. So something fishy has happened here. Or is it right? It's not right. So. This is 1 block too short. Does it mean that it's 1 block too short here? Yes, it is. So, lucky I haven't added the stairs yet, because this whole thing is wrong. Which just sucks to add the glass. So everything is going to come forwards an extra row. Which is why I was correct before with the cobblestone. That's why I said 26. Because I knew that, apparently. So yeah, sorry. Every single block of quartz should come forward an additional row. Which then means that the whole entire build comes 1 block taller. Or you could literally just not extend it and you could just like make another row. I don't know. Well, I don't know how that would work. But, so as you can see, and then I add an extra row here. Fortunately, I've not added too many glass panes. Sorry about that, it happens. It's hard going off memory, what can I say? And also, my grid was wrong, which is a lot of my fault. But the 2 panes should still go at the front. Everything should still be the same. Just forward an extra row. And up an extra row as well. So the bottom of the slide technically would have made it an interesting occurrence. I would like to see what would have happened if I would have based it off of that. I probably would have realized that there's nothing left to do on the left side. I would have gotten very confused. But I don't know. I'm gonna add the panes afterwards, because whatever. Why do I make so many mistakes? I mean, when you're making a video 365 days straight and building tutorials, 183 of those days, I'm just gonna say, because, well, technically it's more like 170, because I missed a lot of days with, like, sickness or vacation. Like went to Myrtle Beach in February. One of the videos might say that it was on a different day than it is because I uploaded it at like 11:30 at night because I had forgotten until I was like, shoot, I have to post my video, and I posted it, and then everything was okay. Why I was up at 11:30, don't ask. When normally I go to bed at like 9:15. So that's fun. So now I can show you how it's supposed to properly feed it. After I do the stupid part, which is more boring, because you can't like do the spam place thing with how Bedrock is designed. Maybe Java you can just like go across and place. I don't know how Java works. I mean, I played Java, but I don't necessarily like know how it kind of functions properly with things like that, because I don't like building it. I just have a lot of mods on it, and I never play it, but you know. So as you can see, the lightweight stainless panes are going to come on. It's just going to want to stop right there so it does connect. Come to think of it, this is really dangerous because you can whoops and fall off the edge. Little bit of an oopsie. You could put stuff in here, make it like a secret base. Thing over here. Let's see how much space you have in this one. I'm kind of curious. Probably a lot more. Yeah, a lot more. Like you could build a whole house in there. But yeah, you should have this now, and just fill in the top of this with cobblestone. You don't have to use cobblestone, you could use andesite stone, any gray material, but because cobblestone does look weird when you have a lot of it in a build. Like this, it's kind of like a lot of it, and it just does not blend well together with its new texture. Its old texture was fine, but when you put it in like a big chunk, but just the new texture, I don't know, it's weird. It does look 3D though. But once you have filled in that, I believe, ladies and gentlemen, I have received an invitation to Fortnite, but I don't play Fortnite, so that's a personal problem. Thank you guys for watching this video, and hope you guys did enjoy this video as I save it into the playlist. As usual, I'm going to have to respond to that in a minute. And the playlist is definitely bare. Oh my god, it's more bare than Fun at Freddy's VR Help Wanted, which is sad. Have a fantastic rest of your day or night, and I will see you in the next one. Peace!